Imagine a world where fish and plants coexist, each supporting the other in a perfect cycle of life. Welcome to the world of aquaponic gardening. It's a realm where sustainability meets efficiency, where nature's own systems are harnessed to grow food in harmony with aquatic life. This isn't just about gardening, it's about creating a symbiotic relationship, a balanced ecosystem that thrives on mutual benefit. So, how do you create this aquatic Eden in your own backyard? Let's dive into the basics. Setting up an aquaponic system might seem daunting, but it's simpler than you think. Imagine a world where your decorative fish and your kitchen herbs live together in a perfect symbiosis. That's the beauty of aquaponics, a system where fish and plants support each other in a continuous cycle of growth. But how do you set up such a system? Well, let's break it down into three key components: the fish tank, the grow bed, and the water pump. First up is the fish tank. This is where your aquatic creatures will reside. It's important to choose a tank that's large enough for your fish to swim freely. Remember, happy fish means a healthy system. Next, we have the grow bed. This is where your plants will thrive. The grow bed should be filled with a suitable growth medium like expanded clay or gravel, which supports the roots of your plants and also acts as a biofilter, trapping waste particles and providing a home for beneficial bacteria. Now, let's talk about the water pump. This is the heart of your system, circulating water from the fish tank to the grow bed. It's crucial to choose a pump that can handle the volume of your system, ensuring that the water is continuously moving and oxygenated. But it's not just about the components. Location is key. Your system should be placed in an area that receives ample sunlight for plant growth but also maintains a consistent temperature that's comfortable for your fish. So you've got your fish tank, your grow bed, your pump, and the perfect location. But wait, there's more. You'll need to cycle your system, allowing beneficial bacteria to establish before introducing your fish and plants. This process, known as the nitrogen cycle, is essential for a thriving aquaponic system. With the right setup, you're halfway to creating your aquaponic paradise. But what's next? The life of the party: fish and plants. Choosing the right fish for your system is crucial. Not just any fish will do. Now you might be thinking, fish are fish, right? Well, not exactly. There's a lot to consider when picking the perfect fish for your aquaponic system. First off, temperature tolerance. Some fish like it hot, others prefer it cool. It's essential to choose fish that are comfortable in the temperature range of your location. For example, if you live in a warm climate, tilapia might be your best bet, as they thrive in warmer waters. Next, consider the growth rate. How quickly do you want your fish to grow? Some species like catfish grow rapidly, meaning they'll produce waste faster, which is beneficial for your plants. But they also need more space and food, so keep that in mind. Diet plays a significant role too. Fish that eat a wide range of food are generally easier to care for. Goldfish, for instance, are omnivorous, which makes them a popular choice for many beginners. Lastly, think about the purpose of your fish. Are they primarily for producing waste to feed your plants, or do you plan to harvest them for your own plate? Species like trout and bass are great for those looking to supplement their diet with homegrown fish. Remember, every aquaponic system is unique, and the best fish for your setup may not be the same as your neighbors. With the right fish, your aquaponic system is ready to thrive. But what about the other half of the equation, the plants? Just like fish, choosing the right plants is key to a successful aquaponic system. Now that we've got our fish in place, it's time to select our plants. And just as with our aquatic friends, not all plants are created equal when it comes to aquaponics. So what makes a plant suitable for an aquaponic system? Well, generally speaking, plants that thrive in a hydroponic setup will do well in an aquaponic one. This includes a wide range of leafy greens and herbs. From lettuce and spinach to basil and parsley, these plants love the nutrient-rich water provided by our fishy friends. But there's more to consider than just whether a plant can grow in water. We also need to match the plant's needs with the conditions in our system. For instance, some plants prefer a slightly acidic environment, while others do better in a more alkaline setting. It's about finding the right balance to keep both our fish and our plants happy. And of course, we must consider our own needs and desires. Are we looking to grow a salad garden, a herb garden, or perhaps a combination of both? Our goals will influence our plant selection. So take the time to research and select the right plants for your system. Remember, a successful aquaponic garden is a delicate balance of fish, water, and plants. With the right plants, your system is ready to bloom. But how do these two components interact? Enter the nitrogen cycle. The nitrogen cycle is the heart of an aquaponic system, keeping both fish and plants happy and healthy. Now you might be thinking, what exactly is the nitrogen cycle? Well, let's break it down. Imagine your aquaponic system as a bustling city. The fish are the residents and the plants are the city's green spaces. But like any city, waste is produced, and in our case it's the fish producing this waste. This waste, mainly in the form of ammonia, is like garbage piling up. Now we all know what happens if garbage isn't taken care of. It's not a pretty sight, right? Similarly, too much ammonia is toxic for our fishy friends. But here's where the magic happens. In our aquaponic city, we have a team of invisible waste management heroes, the bacteria. These microscopic heroes convert the fish waste, the ammonia, into nitrites and then into nitrates. And guess what? Nitrates are like a gourmet feast for our plants. They gobble it up, helping them grow strong and healthy. So, in simple terms, the nitrogen cycle is this beautiful natural process where fish waste gets converted into plant food by the help of bacteria. It's a symbiotic relationship where everyone benefits. The fish get a cleaner environment, the plants get a nutrient-rich meal, and the bacteria get to do what they do best. But remember, maintaining a balanced nitrogen cycle is crucial for a thriving system. Too much or too little of anything can disrupt the balance. It's like a finely tuned orchestra. All the parts must work in harmony. So keep an eye on your fish, plants, and water conditions. Regular testing can help you ensure everything is in sync. With a balanced nitrogen cycle, your system is set to flourish. But what if things go wrong? Let's talk troubleshooting. Even in a well-balanced system, problems can arise, but don't worry, we've got you covered. Just like any garden, aquaponic systems can encounter a few bumps along the road. One common issue is plant disease. If you see discolored leaves or stunted growth, your plants might be fighting off a pathogen. To solve this, remove the sick plants and check your water's pH levels. A pH level between 6 and 7 is just right for most aquaponic systems. Now, let's talk about fish stress. If your fish are behaving strangely or not eating, they might be stressed. This can be due to poor water quality, overcrowding, or sudden changes in temperature. To prevent this, ensure your water is clean, maintain a suitable fish-to-water ratio, and keep a consistent temperature. Lastly, unbalanced nutrient levels can pose a challenge. If your plants are yellowing, or your fish seem undernourished, your system might lack necessary nutrients. To rectify this, you can add a nutrient supplement designed for aquaponic systems. But remember, balance is key. Too much of one nutrient can throw your system off kilter. In conclusion, the secret to a successful aquaponic system is vigilance. Regularly check your plants, fish, and water conditions. And don't forget, every challenge is a learning opportunity that brings you one step closer to mastering the art of aquaponics. With these troubleshooting tips, you're well equipped to maintain a thriving aquaponic system. So, are you ready to dive in? Aquaponic gardening is more than just a hobby. It's a sustainable, rewarding way to grow food. Imagine the satisfaction of harvesting your own fresh vegetables, nurtured symbiotically with your aquatic pets. You are not only cultivating a garden, but also creating a mini ecosystem right in your backyard. This innovative way of gardening is not just about self-sufficiency. It's about being a responsible steward of our environment. With an aquaponic system, you save water, reduce waste, and create a habitat for aquatic life. And the best part? You can start small and expand as you learn more. There's an abundance of resources available to support your journey into aquaponics. From beginner's guides to online communities of enthusiasts ready to answer your queries, you're never alone in this journey. Remember, every great garden started with a single seed. The world of aquaponic gardening awaits. So, why not take the plunge and create your own aquatic Eden?